welcome to my Flosstube channel, Thread the Needle. My name is Vani and we are here for a Flosstube update. Now, it has been quite some time since I've filmed, I think the entire month of March. So I'm here to recap my month of March. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I sound a little bit nasally. I haven't been feeling the best. I don't know if it's allergies or if I'm fighting off something, so apologize if I have to pause the video and maybe go sneeze or whatever it might take. But I'm here and I'm excited to share what I've been up to in the last 1 month. So the first half of the month went really well. I was able to get in a really good solid amount of stitching in. And then my anniversary was in the middle of the month, and which was lovely, absolutely the best. And then after that, the last 2 weeks of March, I just wasn't feeling it. I was really tired. I think I've been fighting some kind of illness or virus, and I just felt very tired. Didn't really pick up a lot of stitching. Whatever I did was very minimal, but we'll get into that. So we're going to start with my anniversary. So everyone knows that I've been working on this anniversary piece, and I finally presented it to my husband on our anniversary, our 25th anniversary, and he absolutely loved it. He knew exactly which picture I was stitching, and he's really looking forward to watching it grow. So now that it is no longer a surprise and he knows that I'm working on it, it's a lot of pressure has been released off of my shoulders, and I can just stitch and enjoy this piece. I still want to continue making it a focus piece, but this is where we are. So not a lot done since the last time I showed you. You know, I did decide to start this section of his face, and I did get a little bit done. I put in 891 stitches this month, so can't really tell the lighter colors, but there's some lighter colors here at the edge of his chin, and then we've got the right there up as well. So still want to work on this and still hope to put in solid time on it in the coming months. Now we are going to move on to Ganesha, my secondary focus piece, and I love this piece. So the way that I structure my stitching night is I start with Ganesha, and I aim to put in about 50 stitches a night. Then I continue on to whatever is my third. Does third have a name? First focus piece, second focus piece, third focus piece. Whether in the first few months of the year it was mini meditation to catch up, get it ready for my retreat, which that is done now. Then I had a few weeks where I didn't have anything. But then now I do, and I'll come back to what that is. So Ganesha gets worked on at the beginning of my rotation of the night, because after I do my first I start with Ganesha. Then I leave anniversary till the end of the night, which is why I haven't really picked it up at all, because it gets picked up last in the list for the night of works in progresses to go with. I know I am totally confusing you, but trust me, it makes sense in my head. So since I've been able to pick up Ganesha, every time I sit down to stitch, that's the first piece that I pick up. I have actually made some good progress on it. Look at that. We have put in 1,240 stitches this month. I'm so excited because I don't know if you can tell. I can tell, but this is the end of the page right here. So it's not that far off. And this blue design right here, that is the edge design that is coming through. So I know I'm at the end of the page right here, right? I'm so excited. And I just want to make it to the end of this section right here for, I want to get there soon. And then hopefully start the next row. Because next year, this is going to be my focus piece. Because I want to get really close to I don't want to give myself pressure, but I want to get really close to a solid amount done on anniversary so that can become a rotation. And this is going to be my main focus piece next year. So very excited with the progress on that. Next up was Birds and Blooms, and that fell under my daily 50 rotation. So every time that I sat down, I would try and stitch 50 stitches on Birds and Blooms. And I managed to get 289 stitches on it. Here it is. This is such a colorful piece. I really, really enjoy it every time I pick it up. It's so detailed, and you can't really notice any of the details until you really step away. So I'm working on this, and I think it's coming out so nice. Since it's a long piece width-wise, I'm just going to go down. I think it's only a little bit. This is the end of the piece, probably around here. So I'm just going to go all the way down, then move into the next column. So that's my plan for Birds and Blooms. Next up, Opening Night came up as one of my main rotation pieces. I really enjoyed working on this one, and I almost completed a diagonal. So this is the top of her head. You can see her face there. Can you make it out? That's an eye, that's a mouth, and I just love the detail in her hair and the bun. Love it. And then I just have that little section here to finish to get to the end of the page. But I really enjoy working on this piece. It's a lot of fun. So yes, on this one, I got 401 stitches in. So not bad. And it looks even better if you hold it a little bit further away. And then next, I was able to stitch on Christmas. I did remember this time. Now, I remember the first night on the 24th because I like to stitch on my Christmas piece every 24th and 25th of the month. I started this as a Christmas in July start with Leanne, Small Town Stitches, and that was quite a number of years ago. I'm not entirely sure how many, but it was a few years ago. And she picked a stocking, and I picked mini Christmas mailbox. And I am stitching on Endless Sky. It started off as Extreme Cross Country, and I quickly realized that that's just not going to happen. So I did manage to stitch on it. I got almost all that diagonal done, and then just a little more here to finish that row. Really enjoying this piece. I can't wait because I know stuff is coming here. More than just sky. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm hoping that this month I will remember on the 24th and the 25th to stitch on Christmas. Now, that finishes the amount of stitching that I had done this month, except for I had a new start. So this new start is with Leanne, Small Town Stitches. She requested anybody who wanted to could start this with her, and who am I to refuse, because it's an absolutely beautiful piece. It is called Colorful Abstract, and I started it on her birthday, or maybe a day or two afterwards, but I continued to stitch on it until I got a little bit done in it. And those who didn't want a new start were in our group of friends. They just decided to stitch on something colorful. Even though I have many colorful pieces in my repertoire, I decided to start this one anyway. So I have a beautiful piece of fabric from Kaylee, the sewing shop, and Queen of the Night, 22 count. So it's like a purpley pinky fabric, and it's great. And this is how much I got done. Colorful Abstract. I really, really like it. It's going to be lots of fun. Now, what else can I say? I have a few notes. Now, right. I have another new start coming. Starting in this month of April. It is the Carolyn Manning Stained Glass Sampler Sal. And it's very small. I know what you're thinking, another new start, but trust me, It's adorable, and I cannot wait to start it. I have to find the right fabric for it, and I have a lot of fabric in my stash. A lot of it is fabric from Kaylee from the sewing shop. So I know one of them is going to be perfect for it, and I cannot wait to start it. So you'll have to look forward to. And I have some haul to show you. So I think I mentioned last time that I was part of Haley's subscription for products that she is trial running to see if she wants to sell it in her shop. The first piece that I got this past month, was this beautiful project bag. Look at it. I love color. Bright colors, jewel tone colors are my favorite. And this is the back. Like, I mean, come on. It is so beautiful. And it's a perfect size to fit one of my 8x8 Q snaps, and I think it would even fit something a little bit bigger, but all my projects have a lot of fabric, so there's more than enough space. This is a nice felt right here. Your needles would stick really nice to that, or any thread that you need. And it comes with a really cute flower as a zipper fob. Can you see that? Yeah. So nice. Then, the latest package that came with the subscription was something that she's trying out. Before I show you that, I'm going to show you what else came with it. Came with it was a scissor fob or a zipper fob. You can use it any which way that you want. Absolutely adorable. It is a little roller skate. So cute. But this is what she has. She has ventured into dyeing floss. And I love the colors. They just remind me of summer and ice cream and just all things nice. Look at that. That's so pretty. You know what? I'm going to change hands. You can all notice I've got henna on. I did that myself. I love anything creative. So here are the floss colors. This one right here is pinks and blues. Then you have this one, which is a variegation of blues. Then you have this one, which is like fluorescent yellow. But then you have this one, which is similar, but a little bit more green. Oh, too close? Yeah. There you go. And then you have this one, which is a variegation of blues and greens. I am looking for the perfect project to use this for. I cannot wait. And I think they're lovely. So you should definitely look into something with Kaylee, the sewing shop. Now, that is all I have to update you for the month of March. It is the beginning of April now, and I'm really looking forward to what the month may bring. I have some exciting things coming down the line, so stay tuned here. Stay tuned on my Instagram channel for any upcoming news. I'm very excited about my new project. So before I leave you, I'm going to talk about the one cross-stitch piece that I've been working on, spending a lot of time on actually the last 2 weeks. Anytime that I actually sit down, I try and get a little bit done, because that is my exchange piece for my retreat that I'm going on in a few weeks. I want to get that complete. So I'm almost finished stitching it. Now I have to finish it. I have to figure out how I want it to look and how to finish it, because I'm not very crafty in that sense, because I'm not a sewer, so I can't, not very good at making pillows or anything of that fashion. It's going to be very, I don't know, I'm probably going to just like finish it with like foam board and then, you know, glue the backside, put something on the back, and maybe, you know, embellish it a little bit. So we'll see what it turns out to be. So that's what the project I've been working on. But I do have some exciting news coming soon. So stay tuned here, and you can catch me on my Instagram at My Stitch Diary. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Bye, everyone.